Out tonight, the death of former Western Michigan University football player Marshawn Kneeland continues to spark conversations about mental health and about getting help when it's needed. Tonight, News Channel 3's Mackenzie Decker is live in studio after speaking with a longtime Detroit Lions player who understands, Mackenzie, how mental health can be impacted at this high professional level of the sport.
Yeah, Andy, Eric Hipple was the quarterback of the Lions for a decade in the 1980s, but each week he was up against much more than the opposing team. Eric Hipple led the Detroit Lions to 2 playoff appearances and a divisional championship over his 10 years as quarterback. But every week, he was tackling much more off the field.
And this is at a time when, of course, there wasn't really anything out there for players at all.
Hipple remembers battling against mental health all the way back in high school, and getting drafted into the NFL was no different. Throughout his time as a Lion, Hipple had 5 offensive coordinators and 3 head coaches, constantly having to navigate a new support system, along with intense training, mounting pressure to win, and the risk of injury on every snap.
It's a huge transition. If you're not balanced, it can be a lot to take on, especially for a young person.
And once Hipple was out of the NFL, he navigated a whole new set of struggles, feeling a loss of identity. But it wasn't until Hipple lost his 15-year-old son to suicide that he turned to the University of Michigan's Depression Center for help.
It is so painful to lose somebody to suicide. The fact the person's gone, not there anymore, and yet you don't really have a real reason why that happened.
That heartache led Hipple down a path of mental health advocacy, using what he learned from his pain and prior experiences to teach others. Hipple has helped introduce new resources to the NFL, such as the Lions Peer Outreach Program, connecting with every alumni on a monthly basis to continue building community. But what Hipple says still stands in the way is stigma.
We are trained, from a young age that when you get knocked down, you get back up. You're the tough one. And so the reason why a player won't reach out is because they don't want to be the weak link, especially if they're still playing.
So Hipple now spends his life working to reduce that stigma by raising awareness about depression and suicide prevention. For anyone struggling, we'll have links to these resources on our website at WWMT.com. Live in studio, Mackenzie Decker, News Channel 3.